Hi, dear cricket fans, subscribers, and fans of cricket happenings. Hi, this is Ram here, your host of the cricket show Cricket Happenings. Well, dear cricket fans, there's nothing to really cover today. As you know, the one thing which is going to happen tomorrow is the second one day international between India and Australia, which is going to be played at Vishakhapatnam. Right, and there is a threat of rain too. Now, as you know, the first one day was washed out, so I definitely did the preview on that day. So, if at all you would like to, know about, I mean, you would like to see the preview, I would rather refer you to go to the previous preview that I did, because there's no point in doing a preview of the match because everything is going to remain the same. I'm going to be uttering the same words. So basically, I'm not going to do any preview today, but I'm going to take this opportunity to actually trigger a cricket discussion today. So basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to discuss about cricket. I'm going to discuss on this match and maybe certain other cricket tidbits or something like that, because I just want to keep it going here. So I'm just going to keep you all occupied by doing something or the other, which I normally tend to do as far as cricket is concerned. So today, let's do a discussion. So tomorrow is the second one day international between Australia and India, which is going to be played at Vishakhapatnam. Now, what one would remember Vishakhapatnam, the person who would remember Vishakhapatnam the most would be Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the Indian captain. If one remembers, Mahendra Singh Dhoni actually launched himself into the international stage at that time. I do remember he was one of those aggressive blokes, and the Pakistani attack was just coming under the hammer of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. It was 123 ball 48 that he unraveled at the beautiful Vishakhapatnam stadium. So that is something which comes to mind when we talk about Vishakhapatnam. Now, I did say at the other time that this is a contest between the youngsters. So there is not, there are no big names on both the sides. India is missing Virendra Sehwag, Gautam Gambhir, Sachin Tendulkar, no Zahir Khan, no Ishan Sharma. Australia are also likewise crippled. There's no Shane Watson, there's no Ricky Ponting, there is no Dougie Bollinger. One does not know whether he's going to be fit or not. So it's a question mark. And well, so if you look at it, there are a lot of youngsters coming into the fray. Like India has a lot of youngsters into that. Shikhar Dhawan is the one who has actually made it to the Indian team. So it would be very interesting whether the who is going to actually get it, because even Saurabh Tiwari also figures in the 14 that India have selected. So if whether Shikhar Dhawan is going to get the chance or it is going to be Saurabh Tiwari, that remains to be seen. I would my take on this would be that I think Saurabh Tiwari has been handling the drinks for quite a long time. It is high time that Saurabh Tiwari gets a look in. Shikhar Dhawan definitely has got an opportunity. I do remember that he has played some one-day matches for India. He no, sorry, I'm sorry about that. That was the other person. I'm sorry. He might make his one-day debut, but I would rather go for Saurabh Tiwari. I wouldn't know how, dear cricket fans, you would all agree with me, because I thought Saurabh Tiwari has been there for quite a long while. He has been making a mark, and he's a very good thrasher of the ball. So I would rather say that I would like to see Saurabh Tiwari in the squad. But not taking any credit away from Shikhar Dhawan, who played for Mumbai Indians and today finds from the team. I really wish him good luck. This is an so probably I think Saurabh Tiwari should be getting a chance initially, and then maybe Shikhar Dhawan could come in. I don't know, dear cricket fans, whether you would all agree with me on that. That is how I look at it. And well, Indian team looking very, very strong, no doubt. Yuvraj Singh is back, so that will be interesting to see how Yuvraj Singh really unravels his strokes tomorrow. And the question mark for India, Ravindra Jadeja, as Mahendra Singh Dhoni has already mentioned, he is more of a bowler than a batsman. But we want Ravindra Jadeja to actually fill in the role of a bowler who bats, not bats a bit, who actually contributes, and that is what has been lacking. So it would be very interesting to see whether Ravindra Jadeja goes on tomorrow. And R. Ashwin is one of the very refreshing things to happen to India, because he's such a variety spinner, not afraid to bowl in the power play. Dhoni has a lot of confidence in him, and he's looking absolutely confident. Three IPLs, and he has made the cut here. And I really wish him good luck, to get on and do well here. And he's also a very handy bat when he comes in lower down the order. As far as Australia is concerned, David Warner would be the explosive opening batsman coming in to entertain the crowds with his big hitting. So India would be quite wary of that, and they would be raring to go in the sense the bowlers would be the one who would be chomping to get David Warner's wicket, because if David Warner is going to stay, let me tell you, the sparks are going to fly, because he's such a player who would be really, really taking the rattling the score along if he gets going. And then Tim Payne. Well, the other thing to talk about would be, let's talk about the bowler, whether Mitchell Stark, I'm told, who has a Mitchell Johnson like action, and whether if Dougie Bollinger does not play, whether he's going to play. So that would be very interesting to see what happens. Other than that, well, I don't think I would have anything else to share as far as this discussion is concerned, because as I said, I've already covered everything in the preview, and it's not going to be any different. So I just, I took the opportunity to talk a few things about it. Well, I was reading one article today that was on Cricinfo, I suppose. And it says that Akash Chopra, I really don't agree with it. Akash Chopra, the former Indian opener, once upon a time opened with Virendra Sehwag. I do remember in the Australian tour. After that, Akash Chopra never got a look in, probably because of his form. But Akash Chopra has made a statement saying that Cheteshwar Pujara, who actually played very well in that Indian victory against Australia, needs to be put in the one day format. Now, I think that is something. Well, Mr. Akash Chopra, if you're actually listening to me, my due apologies. But this is something that I don't agree with you, Mr. Akash Chopra. The reason being, Cheteshwar Pujara, I know that Mr. Akash Chopra, with due respect to you as a very noted cricket player and a very nice, very good domestic cricket player, as far as, if I'm not wrong, you used to play for Delhi, if I'm not wrong, or Punjab, I'm not so sure about that. But, well, Akash Chopra, I do remember you as a very good batsman and also a very nice fielder. In your limited, I think your experience is more than me, no doubt about that. But this is just something that I'm speaking. It's not to go against you, because you are more experienced than me as far as cricket is concerned. You have played international cricket and you have played a lot of cricket, but I have not. I just played gully cricket. So for me, what I don't really agree with you, Mr. Akash Chopra. The reason being, Cheteshwar Pujara has just played one test, and it is very early to, I think, to rush in Cheteshwar Pujara into the thick of things as far as one day cricket is concerned, because there's a lot of competition, ripe competition going on, healthy places. Saurabh Tiwari is not finding a place. Shikhar Dhawan has just entered. So there are a lot of places, and people are just fighting for the places. So Mr. Akash Chopra, sorry to say, Cheteshwar Pujara, I think even though he played well, he definitely has the range of strokes, no doubt about it. That was absolutely shown as far as the second test is concerned. I'm sure this bloke has a great future in Indian cricket, no doubt about that. But I thought that he need to play some more tests and see how he goes and see how aggressive he is. I know you might have even had a good look at him, but I still feel that Cheteshwar Pujara, you can bring him into the mix. Once he gets a bit seasoned, and then maybe you can push him into the one day format, because I know him more as a defensive player. Well, dear cricket fans, subscribers, and friends of Cricket Happenings, I wouldn't know whether you all would agree with me. That is my take on this whole issue as far as Akash Chopra's statement is concerned, of getting Cheteshwar Pujara into the reckoning as far as one day cricket is concerned. I think it is too early to really push him into the firing line, because there's no space for him. Just because today there's no Sachin Tendulkar, Gautam Gambhir, and Virendra Sehwag for the one day international series. I don't. Even though but still we have reserve talent. Shikhar Dhawan is knocking on the doors. We have Saurabh Tiwari, who has not yet played a one-day international. One very good hitter of the ball. I think it is too early to say. Probably once he plays a few matches, and he's basically cementing his place as far as the test arena is concerned. That's the time maybe one could really observe him. One match is too early because this is international cricket. I know he has played some good innings domestically, but let's get into it. Let's let him play some good international knocks. Let him get a century. After that, I think it will be better for Cheteshwar Pujara. He has his whole future in front of him. He's an youngster. So why don't we wait? That is what I feel, dear cricket fans. Well, dear cricket fans, if you feel differently, you can always, come up with your comments on this particular show. Do appreciate that. And well, it has been a pleasure, dear cricket fans, subscribers, and friends of cricket happenings, chatting with you and having a very healthy discussion today. Thank you very much for your company. This is Ram signing off. Thank you.